Welcome to today's video. My name is FX Monty. Now, spoiler, I'm probably going to have to change my name just because I haven't really been touching forex. I've been doing the indexes a little bit more. So, but that's not the point of this video. Today, we're going to be talking about the journal again. As you can see, we have the journal and it looks a lot different from last time, right? Now I know this is not a trade breakdown video. I know this is not doing like, helpful stuff, but I promise you this is the sauce right here. The whole point of this video is one, I hope to give you guys inspiration and also to provide value, especially to my community who is probably going to be learning from me. And also to document my journey a lot more and hold myself accountable, because remember, this journal is more catered towards my strategy and my personal trading style. Now, let's just get straight to the journal itself. As you can see, we have a whole top section here. And I'm not going to lie to you, this was a pain in the ass to do. Long story short, this page right here, I can't edit it. Anymore. All I can do is add trades, and that's it. And I can edit that the code and stuff, but I can't add the top screen. So what I had to do was make a completely new page, add all of this, and then link this this page right here to it, and then there you go. Voila. Now, and the cool thing is too, if you only want to use this view, perfectly fine. And cool thing is, since it's linked, watch this. Ta-da! It gets added, and vice versa. So that's pretty cool, right? I like it. So we also have the to-do list here that you can toggle it. This is my morning routine, right? I pray. I thank God for this opportunity because a lot of people aren't as fortunate. So I want to be able to be grateful. I got some quotes to keep myself motivated. I got myself some goals. I got my personal trading rules, and like I said before, we are only aiming for the B+ to A+ setups. I do not want to take anything less. I don't want to give myself any excuses. And if I do take a lower quality setup, I can identify what confluences that I should be using. We also have this toggle list here. So this is kind of my routine, right? For my top-down analysis, I do it twice. I do it the day prior, and then I do the day of pre-entry, and then I kind of do it as I go, and then I do my trade recap. So technically, I'm doing my top-down analysis 3 times because I want to reiterate what's going on. What I do is I look for my higher time frames, my higher time frame supplies, demands, psychological numbers, try to line up EMAs if possible, right? And then my pre-trade, I look for my confluences, SMTs, session sweeps, liquidity levels, my lower time frame supplies, demands, and then obviously the entry model, right? We implement that. Any fair value gaps, pair it up with a refined order block, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Got my minimum targets. My minimum targets are always going to be risk reward values. Excuse me. And then my main targets is either going to be a flat RR or a session high or session low. And then also trade management. I'm going to be adding on to this more. Also, I have my routine for my trade breakdowns. I might make this into a to-do list. That way I'm actually doing it. Now, also, too, the big thing I added this morning, matter of fact, was this quick core confluence tool. Now, what is that? So my strategy is super reliant on these confluences showing up in the trade. And if I don't have these confluences, I should not be taking the trade. So I have these 5 separate confluences, and if I don't get a single one, I do not take the trade. Because I have some of these weighed really heavily, making it a very core concept, hence the name core confluence tool. Now I made this, I named it quick core confluence tool because going into here, yeah, we can just start marking these off and I can get my grade for the trade. And let's say I get all these confluences, okay, 80%, dude, the trade's already gone. So what I did was I made a little checklist here, and all you gotta do is just go to your chart, do your top-down analysis, like, okay, Do we see a high day here? No. Uh, did we get a session sweep? Yes, but we didn't get the reversal setup. So we don't have a trade here because I don't see my core confluences. Now let's say, oh yeah, I got my session low sweep. Okay, we can start looking for entries. Oh, I see my entry model and it's stacked. Perfect. Okay, this is more than enough. I might be able to squeeze a high B out of this trade. So that's kind of what I'd added there. Now to the actual sauce, right? We got the journal here. This is like the most important thing here. Also made it like aesthetically pleasing. I won't lie. I love this layout. We have our guides. I'm going to be adding more to the guides. I got data right here. I'm going to be adding more to the data and confluences. I'm going to test. Long story short, I do want to test the news candles, but we'll see how that plays out. That's not top priority. That was just an idea. Down here, we got a calendar view, so you can see the days that I've taken trades and not taken trades. Also have these little columns here. So if you could look, we got the A plus setup and the B setup, B plus setup. So as I get more trades, these columns will fill themselves out. And as far as that goes, that is pretty much it that I got to show off here. I'm loving it. Oh, then the other thing that I entered was entry. Obviously, that was a pretty important thing. Kind of weird that I did not add that. If I do this, actually, no, that's not what I wanted to do. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think it was that side peak. No. There we go. That's the button. Okay. So I also added take profit and stop loss. And if you look over here, it's all organized and we do it by you can see your individual scores. That way you can understand like what's more important when you're looking for your confluences. Long story short, your additional ones are not as important as your core ones. Like for example, high and low day. Look at that, 29%. That's a high grade, like grade right there. Look at that. We got two of them right in confluence with each other. So with that being said, I believe I'm gonna call the video that for now. If you're liking this so far, let me know in the comments below. If it's something that you can use, let me know in the comments below. I'll send this to you. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. God bless.